Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Valheim All to Arms playthrough here. Um, Last time we were up on a mountain, and we found some silver. I think we got this wolf cape as well. So that's cool. I recently moved. Pardon me. I moved all of the smelting stuff over here, so it's now got a spot back by over here so we don't have to ferry a bunch of stuff over. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up using that base for now. I think I'm just going to have it sit there and look pretty. Um, Kind of what I end up doing when I move bases, even if it's, even if it's not very far. But I think, pardon me, I think today we want to get a little bit more silver going. Okay. I found, and I started digging up that one silver node, but I think we can get more than just a couple pieces now. I might bring some stuff to just, actually, do we have a little bit of wood in here? Nope. That's unfortunate. Just grab a little bit from up here. I just want to be able to make chests up there. In the event that I'll need to put some stuff down. Too much silver. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, I figured maybe. There we go. So we'll take care of that. And I will show you a little bit about what I like to do with the silver veins. So, you can do that with other, like, you know, like copper deposits. This works with if you can dig under it far enough. It will work with rocks and the giant stone pillars in the plains. But what I like to do is mine out all the terrain around it. Oh, there's a death skeeto right there. It's gonna move. Okay. You dig out all the terrain around it, and then you just pop the thing, and once you update it, oh hey, there's a hey everybody. Once you update it, the rest of those ore nodes in the area, right? They all realize they don't have any stability left to them, and they just go kablooey. And that is fun. I don't need any of this nonsense anymore. Put that up here. I should probably just make a little building up here to put the portal in, right? Instead of having to scale this mountain every time. Because that seems a little bit ridiculous. There's a stone golem up there already. So they're all over this mountain. Gotcha. Okay. So, this is that same silver vein, that first one we ended up marking. But it actually looks like it's two of them. Kind of like mapped on top of each other a little bit. And I've cleared around a bunch of terrain, so hopefully this will work. But I'm just going to break a piece. It got one of them. In this way, I honestly think it's faster to do this. Okay. Because you don't spend so much time just, oh, how's it going? What do I want to do here? Pickaxe out. That's not good. I got stuck in midair there. Drink one of our little healing brews. He's breaking all our stuff. Come up here. Oh. Oh, that one hit me. I was a little too close to being in front of him. I think maybe I'm just gonna not screw around as much. Get him to follow me up here to flat terrain. I was trying to do the pickaxe method, but I guess that's not gonna work too well. Yeah, maybe I can try it again, right? Okay. Hold up. This can work. Oh, okay. That's not working. That's a very unfortunate amount of damage to have taken. Honestly, the club doesn't even, like, it's not even that bad damage-wise. The pickaxe is just way funnier. Fine. Fine. I'll actually try. It's messed up, though. Alright. Okay. I'll toss the rest of that in there. Oh, that's just... We can't pick it up because it on its own is too heavy. Okay, so a little bit more than one silver node, right? Because we broke a little bit off that, but like that's how much silver you're getting. Well, you know, I'm getting double resources, so I probably am getting a little bit extra. Point is, you get a lot. And with at least 3 silver nodes, given that that one's 2, that should be plenty for our purposes. This mountain, at least. Oh. Let's see if we can get this one to pop too. Yeah. See, that's fun. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Where are you going? Okay. Oh wow, I need to put another chest down. Well, all right then. This is quite a bit. We honestly might head back with just this, because I know this is already going to be a lot. I kind of wish there were more uses for silver, because you can kind of get what you need of it pretty quickly. And you don't end up ever, like, you know, there's not a whole lot of reason to revisit the mountains once you've already kind of got what you're there for, right? There should be more. I think I was talking a little bit about this last time, but you really should. There really should be more more opportunities there. Okay, let's consolidate a little bit. So what is that? 10, that's 300, right? 345. It's quite a lot. There should just generally be more uses for silver, because you don't end up using it nearly enough. As you could. Like, they could make, you know, nice, decorative things out of silver, right? You could be really good to a lot of the base buildy types, creatives. Okay. I think I'm gonna come back here. Actually, you know what? This is gonna be stupid, but maybe this is the way I want to do this. I missed. It also is getting dark, so I don't really want to be up here after dark, because that will be mildly terrifying. But what I want to do is make a little bit of a path, at least over to where I can kind of sit near the Black Forest's edge. That's all I really want. I think I should probably head out of here, though. Like, if I can just... Yeah, that'll be what I do. So I'll load up... I'll make a cart here, I'll load it up, and I'll finish, like, you know, making this a little wider, right? And then I'll just throw it off the edge. Right? That'll be easy. Then either we remake the cart or do something, right? And we eventually get all this silver down to the boat with enough time. Because then we can just boat the silver back. We can have all of that. I'm not sure actually how much silver it takes to make like a fully upgraded Frostner, because we might actually, this will be one of the few items we'll really want to fully upgrade, I think. It's one of the most, I guess, impactful. So maybe we want to do that. We'll be able to use it for forever, basically. Oh. What's that? What's all that lag about, huh? It's loading in everything. I have, in the past, to cart down silver, made a whole pathway up the mountain. It was a mountain close to the meadows I had actually ended up making my base in, and I built a whole path. I built a bridge over a ravine, and the path winding up the mountain. I don't know what's so laggy about this. This looks terrible. Is it all the structures? Is it all the lights? Is it just too much? It shouldn't really be lagging. Let me check something. That, yeah, I don't know. Weird. Very weird. Very odd. Okay. Just gonna move along and stack some things. Don't know why it's acting up like that. We just need... How much does it take to make a cart? 20 wood, 10 nails? Maybe I'll take double that? Okay, so 20. If we can manage it. Actually, that'll be exactly 20, unless we get lucky. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be able to make some carts. Maybe there will be a little less lag on the mountain. Oh, sure enough. Oh, and it's gonna rain, though. Of course it would. You can count on the game to rain whenever you're trying to do something important. Yeah, we really should have had the portal up there. I don't know how often we'll need to come up here, though. So, maybe it's not the worst thing. There's another Drake trophy there. Maybe we'll make some of these ice blob vials, too. Where? Over here? Guess we gotta fight one of these, too. It's like, why is my stamina coming back so slow? But it's the wetness. It's the rain's fault. Stamina now, though. It was unnecessary. Alright. Anyway, back to this. Come on. The wet debuff's almost gone, so. Alright. So what we don't want is a cart falling off there. Actually, that's not terrible. I'm still gonna do this though, because this is probably closer to the boat. Okay. I think if we do end up building something in the mountains, which I kind of want to, it's not going to be on this mountain. We're going to find an even bigger, better mountain to build something off of. Because I actually really like the idea of having, like, these kind of winding paths set up like, the cliffside, you know? We could even put a house kind of set into the side of a mountain, too. Make all these winding paths. I think that would be pretty cool. This out of the way. Yeah. Looking pretty good here. Also, notice the dynamic snow, right? There's no snow here because it's underneath this rock. Okay. So, let's set up our cart. I just took double the stuff because I figured we'd probably use it. Okay, hold up. Let me just, you know, just create a little bit of a backstop here. No going off that way. Okay. Let's check all this stuff in there for now. I love how even just one stack is too much. How many can we carry? We can carry 26. Oops. My bad. So yeah, we'll haul this off. I don't know if I'm gonna be even making the silver armor. We could do that, but I think it's better to use it for the Frostner, the Fenris armor, some other things. 7. Oh. 26. I've seen also a bunch of people using like boats. Like they'll make a carve up here and they'll send it down a huge ramp into the ocean. That's hilarious, first of all. I think it takes probably a lot of time to do. This is probably quicker. But if you're taking all the silver from a mountain, right? You load it up into a boat. You make a ramp out of, like, roof pieces like that, so that it can fly down the mountain. You can launch the thing right into the ocean, doing something like that. And I think that's really funny. I think, more people should do stuff like that. Because you're taking the time with the game, you're having fun. Well, no, you're not worried about, or thinking about, oh, well, what is the next big thing? You're just playing the game. There's have been some projects, right? Like building a bridge over to something so you can get somewhere and cart some material back, or digging a canal so you can skip a large part of your sailing journey. Little construction projects like that make the world feel a lot more lived in, because you've got like a set route, and like along that route you've got different rest stops. The game just lends itself to a lot of situations where you can really kind of flesh out the world, especially if you play in like multiplayer. It's just a nice thing. You can set up different trade routes, and I think it would almost be more fun in some respects to not have portals, right? But you work together with a bunch of people in multiplayer, and you just end up sailing between different points of interest. So that, I think, sounds cool. Because you could set up little buildings or little towns even to just act as rest points. I think the like adventure map aspect of a game like this, like you could have some really promising little stories to tell. I was thinking, because I had noticed that I can't remember the name of it right now, but there are programs where you can just kind of draw on terrain, and you can really manually manipulate the terrain in this game and launch that. And we've got I've been playing with a D&D group, and we've got a whole history and lore and a whole environment built up in that world. And we have a map, and I could, I was thinking, like, it would take forever, right? But being able to recreate the map and the different buildings and cities that we have in-game, and being able to just walk around in it, I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I think the, user-made maps, along with some mods and other stuff, sound like they would be really interesting. Oh, okay. I don't want to be stuck in this. All right, now very carefully, what we're going to do is just push this off the cliff. Okay, well that was anticlimactic. Come on. I don't want to have to get in this. Yeah, it's just breaking. Well, you know what? Hold up. Ugh. Yeah, like that. See, that's fine. That's how you get your silver down the mountain. This just works, alright? A very effective method. Only one cart was harmed in the process of this. What kind of durability are we looking at? Oh, that was only half. That's pretty good. Building could have been twice the size, and it wouldn't have, or building. Mountain. Mountain could have been twice the size. And it would have been fine. Now, we just gotta... Oh! Yeah, I gotta uncouple myself from that. Oh. No. No! Me when I jump scare myself by getting myself caught in a tree. Hold up. Oh, okay. I didn't think you'd get staggered. Alright. We're good. We're clear. Maybe we clear some of this area up a little bit. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, I know it's not in the right position. Hold up. We can fix this. I can take some black metal too, but I can't actually smelt it, so it's not really that important. No, we'll figure this out. We'll just break this rock. Okay. That. Get this. Okay. Might not be quite as simple as I thought initially. Actually, you know what? It's going fine. We just gotta... You just gotta keep an axe on us. Clear some of the debris up. Our boat is over here, too, if we can actually get it... Get the cart going that way. Yeah, look at this. Look at the efficiency. Heck yeah. Come on, make it over. Let's go. All right. All right, very easy. Wasn't even worried. Here, let's put some of the... Actually, we don't need to carry any of that in there. I'm actually going to take this, right? Bring this back. Sleep if we can, and then... we'll head back and we'll sail the stuff back. So I'm probably going to make a silver shield. I'm going to make that Frostner. Repair all this nonsense. We use a level 1 iron mace for a little bit. And we're already going to be upgrading here before too long. We should make the harpoon, just in case. Yeah, I guess this troll leather is for the obliterator. Okay. We get all that. We go, we make stuff. We also have a lot of bear meat, apparently. Okay, well, it's just gonna go in there. For now, got some meads going. What other mead bases do we have? Got frost resistance again. Got more medium healing. Just put that in, I suppose. Got a bunch of Ratatosk now. I've been making these kind of in the background, but I haven't really talked about them. This just gives you extra speed. That's using the some of the different additions from the Bog Witch. spices and whatnot sold by the Bog Witch, and uses those with the mead kettle to make a lot of different kinds of mead bases. So, you know, there's one for swimming, there's one for running, there's a jumping one later on that we'll probably make a little use of. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go back. Actually, no, we were gonna make the harpoon. Let me stay on track. Let me not get too out of it here. 8 fine wood, 3 leather scrap. And by some miracle, we have it. Okay. I don't really need to make the knife, although the knife is cool. Like, this is cool. This deals a lot of damage, too. Like, 20 and 20. It's better than that. But we're going to be just kind of using the fist weapons and the clubs. So we'll keep our harpoon on us. We're going to head back to the mountain so we can sail. Gonna get all this stuff back. Transfer all this nonsense. What, 26 at a time? We're right there. You know what? Actually, this is better. Building things is always going to be better for you, or more efficient, right? You can always make your life easier by building some little structure. And this is no different here. So we're just gonna build a little this thing. Build it right like this. So you can just walk over here. Gonna make life easier. Okay. I think we'll just break down this cart. I don't think you can break them with just hammers. At least not when they have stuff in them. So I'm just in the habit of doing that. All right. I'll leave that little rudimentary dock there as evidence. Actually, no, I'm not, because it's gonna get in my way. Never mind. Psych. Okay. All right. Let's push this out a little bit. Okay. We've got wind, right? Right? Give a turn. Get a little wind, a little speed. Drop down, give it a turn. Okay. We are in business. Oh. I wonder if one of these would land in the boat. Land in the boat. Okay. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. guess we kind of want to be heading this way, but... well, not exactly. Over here. So we've still got that portal set up over there, so we can go back for that frost cave, which we're probably going to do because our next fist weapon is going to come from that. And our next armor as well. Since I'm not taking the time to make the silver armor, the wolf armor, I should say, I'm not going to be using that silver. I'm going to be making the Fenris set, which comes from the Fenris fur and the claws that come from the frost caves. So we're going to have to hit a few of those up through our travels. But once we do have the Fenris set, it'll be really nice. We've already got a lot of the fist skill. We're at 65. We have more fist skill than we have running skill, which is pretty impressive. Oh yeah, it's plains over there. So yeah. Once we get the upgraded one, we should be in pretty good shape. Get the additional bow skill. Yeah. Something we also might do is make an iron gear. We have a ton of iron right now. Oh. Okay, we're good. Even though a lot of it will probably get used in the future for some building projects or something like that. The addition of some more chests here and there. But we can make a few different iron weapons probably. And the gear is a nice one because it's super helpful with like groups of enemies. It's the weapon that I usually go with. I guess when I'm not prompted by a game update to use something else. So, it's quite a good weapon. Plus getting that pole arm skill up will be useful. If we plan to use it off in the Mistlands. But yeah, I'll see you when we get back to the base, because this is going to take a minute. And there we are. Seeing all the different build pieces just loading in and appearing. Oh, I still hit it. Okay. Turn this just a little bit. Back this up just a little bit. Grayling has joined the swim team. Okay. And... oh, shoot. This isn't gonna roll, is it? Oh, it didn't. Let's go. That had rolled down into the water. That'd have been pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna hobble this up there. I don't know. There's never a great way to do this. Unless I've got a full route set up. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we're back. We've got some stuff set up to smelt. And we'll go take a look at some of the recipes. Some of the things we can make. And speaking of recipes, there are also those blob bombs. Or I guess the, you know, the Drake head ones that we can probably do. Let's just grab some more stuff to refill that. It's so dark out. Okay. Pick that up, yeah. Alright. So now we've got a little bit to work with. What does it take to make these? Wow, just... Okay. That's pretty easy. We should probably make some of those. Just a little bit of resin. And the... Where did I put those? There. Guess I can make a couple. I can show these off, probably. So that's pretty cool. Brand new stuff. Okay. Let's put that away. Let's check our silver recipes. We've got the crystal battle axe, which of course looks very cool. They did change some of the stuff with the battle axe too. I think the use stamina went down. Maybe something was a little faster. I'm not sure. And that is a lot of damage. So this is a very cool item. We need to make our silver shield, so we need to get a little bit of fine wood. And do we have the frost in our recipe? Somewhere here. I guess not. I wonder what we're missing. Did we buy any, I guess we didn't buy any of that. Okay. Well, first of all, don't we have unlocked... Maybe it's in miscellaneous. Sure is. I want to make one of these treasure chests too. So we'll need a couple silver for that. We still have all this iron. Yes, I did take an entire long ship's worth of iron here. So we'll probably be running through that quite a bit. I guess, honestly, I can make the... I can make the at gear, but I don't want to be carrying around so much. I'm probably just going to take it for the planes. You know, since there's not too much inventory. Let's see also. We didn't unlock any of these. I think a golem trophy is one of the requirements for the trinket, if I'm not mistaken. As well as it might be a Fenring trophy. Means we'll have to hang out around there at night. So there is that. So we probably we're gonna want the Draugr which is easy enough to make actually. We should probably just do that now. That's a whole 45 pierce and 5 poison. Unupgraded. So 47 pierce, 5 poison versus 41 at level 4. It's quite a big damage increase. Yeah, we'll make our silver shield. Fang Spear, if you use spears, it's probably a great weapon to make. Especially because they're really cheap. Like 2 silver gets you a spear that does 75 damage. That's really good. So that's you know, that's the economy of the spear there for you. Tap this, put another one of these in, and yoink yoink. We'll ditch the one extra there. Okay, well I need to get some fine wood, and we also need to get, we need to take a little visit, a little trip to the trader. Which I believe the portal is still back here. Because there is something that we haven't gotten yet. It's over here, yeah. So there's this, and I think some of the next projects I'm going to be working on, definitely a portal room. Because we're getting to the point where we're going to be having quite a few portals around, and it's going to be important to have, you know, some organization. Okay. I don't think we bought Ymir flesh. There you go, Frostner. Now, I don't know how many you need, but I know you need some. So, I'm gonna buy 6 of them. See if that's good. I love the music. The Haldor music. Very good. That was the one ingredient we were missing to make the Frostner. That's why it didn't show up. So, we're gonna make that. We're gonna get some pine wood. We're gonna make a shield. And that'll be a big upgrade. We'll be able to start parrying those stone golems. Which should make them less of a pain. And I think we'll do that. And then might get started on frost caves next time. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's check the materials for Frostner. Bark. Oh, it was 5. Well, better one extra than not one. 5 freeze glands. Where have I been putting those? Oh, yeah. Let's take that. I think it was 10 ancient bark, if I remember correctly. It was a whole stack of silver, which we do not yet have. Hold up a second. Drop that off. Maybe ditch the extra Ymir flesh we don't need. Take... Yeah, we're just missing the silver right now. Okay. Take that, and we'll take the 40. We're just a little bit heavy. That's fine. As long as we can make it over here, we're all good. Okay. All right. Now we have our silver, at least for that. Let's walk it over here and get the Frostner. So, you'll notice a lot of damage types here. So between, I guess, the tier 1 Iron Mace and the Frostner, this just does 55 blunt. Frostner a little less blunt, but it also deals frost and spirit damage. So spirit damage is going to be hurting your undead a little more. And that is going to be quite the improvement. We'll put this down here. How much does it take for an upgrade on this thing? Just 15 silver. That's very cool. We'll have that soon. But I'm just going to grab enough fine wood for our shield. I'm probably not gonna make the crystal battle axe, but if I do, it's not gonna be for chopping, really. Because they do end up swinging a lot slower. Although maybe it is better now. I don't know what changed with it. I'll have to check it out, maybe. So, if there's some more silver in the budget, right? I end up just making it. Because it is a really pretty weapon. As those go. So maybe we just make it because it's nice. You know? Oh! Magic resin. I thought for a second that I was kicking it around like a soccer ball. They should add soccer balls to this game. Random thought. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's do that too. Dang, we've already got this basically full. All this stuff. Okay, so we're making a shield. There we go. So it's 8 for the shield. We can do that now. And let's check the style. I'm gonna go for the little hourglass looking one, but there are all these to pick from. So we now have a nice shield. Upgrading, that's gonna be pretty easy too. We'll probably upgrade these a couple of times. I'll end up doing that kind of off camera. But we got our shield here, which is very cool looking. And even cooler looking is the Frostner, which comes with this little misty effect. Even when it's on your back, it carries that kind of cold effect with it. And it works just like the other clubs that we've had. Okay, we're gonna do that. Gonna make... Oh, I know what we need to make. Hold up. What does it take to make this? 2... Oh, perfect. 2, 4, 4, and 2. Okay. So we'll need 2. We'll need 4. We'll need these 2. Okay. A new permanent upgrade. Probably keep this here. The butcher's table. It's here to complement our cooking station and give us ice cream and wolf jerky. Gonna be some better things. We're still gonna have to wait to find onions to get some of the rest of it. But those are pretty nice. Okay. What else are we doing? We made the... Oh, we didn't make it. Hold up. The tool shelf we haven't made yet. We can make the tool shelf. We're just ticking things off the list, you know? That's all. It's for that. Very easy. Make the tool shelf. Which means we can now upgrade this armor even more. Okay. all just more. So we made that. We made that. I guess now we just kind of display our riches, right? So we'll take 2 silver. It's what, 99.52. Boom. We need the 2 silver, which is probably out here. Boom. Okay. All right. Well, now that that's done, I need to make some more coal. We'll save these frost blobs. We'll see if they come in handy. If not, maybe we'll just throw them out. You know, show them off, because they're brand new. Like, the frost blobs have never existed as an enemy and are only available via just crafting them this way. But that's probably going to do it for this one. You all take care. I've got caps lock on. But yeah, next time we'll explore the frost caves. We might check out one of those frost blobs. And we'll get some of the new Fenris stuff. But until then, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.